Starting in lane 2, Carline, Shive, Komorowski, Lankta, Willis, Perneda, Lee, and Ellington. Remember, we take the top 30 16 and under and the top 30 17 and over to the finals. Heat 1 winner, Ava Komorowski, 30.72 from Pittsburgh Elite. Heat 2. Besikov, Martinez, Henkel, Mayer, Zanor, Earhart, Cleary, Lingefeld, Samek, and Zhang. Our lead bid is a 30.72. Swimming strong up top. (31.48), Peyton Cleary, 7.57 in lane 7. Heat 3. King, Bear, Hanlon, Gavino, Calver, Long, Goncalves, Daniel, Farrell, and Voigt. Looking like lane 8, lane 1. It is lane 1, Callista King of East Aurora at 33.85. Heat 4. Whelan, Rollison, Ganegas, Levin, Chow, Winters, Mumley, Crane, Lorak, and Kozlowick. Hey guys, please don't stand in front of the time of the announcement. Lane 9, Bella Lorak of 7.57, 32.61, takes heat 4. Heat 5. From heat 1, Ava Komorowski, Pittsburgh Elite, you won the hot heat, so make sure you see the guys at Swim Stop for your prize. Heat 5, Hayes, Cage, Chandler, Allen, Williams, Bayer, Thomas, Klein, Casterline, and Whitaker. Komorowski still has our top time at 30.72. This is heat 5 of 13. Lane 2. It is lane 2, 32.02, Jocelyn Cage of Prince William. Heat 6. Casey, Spons, Doyle, Sokol, Peter, Wood, Tedesco, Zaglocki, Brockman, and Keefe. Looking like lane 6. It is lane 6, Avery Wood of Birmingham at 31.29, getting close. Heat 7. Shattuck, Eckert, Bailey, Blunier, Stevens, Gilbert, Stotko, Suharev, Bizzle, and DeVita. Komorowski still has the lead time at 30.72. Across the top of the pool, lanes 1 through 5. Janice Stevens, Hanover at 32.14. Heat 8. Atwell, Horn, Warnicki, Strasser, Ransmith, Dellery, Giza, Olasawiri, Bennett, and Kobe. Lane 1 and 8. Lane 5, Saxon Ransmith, All-Star at 31.37. Komorowski still your leader, heading to Heat 9. Maurer, Harders, Yao, Heller, Sullivan, Collins, King, Blodgett, Shore, and Mills. Lane 3. Lane 6, Cassidy Collins, Birmingham, 31.43. We have an iPhone left with DeBoer. An iPhone got left with DeBoer at their table. It's been turned into the announcer. An iPhone was left with the DeBoer table here available at the announcer. Heat 10. Cologne, Rash, O'Keefe, Connors, Dublin, Martin, Bookwalter, Gill, Svensson, and Frost. This is the last of the uncircle-seated heats. Ava Komorowski still in the lead in Heat 1 from 30.72. .50, we have a new leader. That is lane 9, Silky Svensson. Silky from Westtown Aquatic Club, Middle Atlantic. Heat 11. Burgess, Moltieri, Siegel, Bishop, Buchanan, Monterastelli, DeMaio, Solomon, Bummer, and Kiger. Your records are 28.61 for 16-year-olds, 28.33 for 17 and over. Aubrey Buchanan Cincinnati Marlins, 29-82, takes the lead in Heat 11. Heat 12. Heat 12, Mort, Basic, Vernon, Buzek, Shurik, Bookwalter, Cherry, Goff, Bailey, and O'Connor. $29.88, Quinn Shurik takes Heat 12. Final heat. Final heat in the tub. Hartley, Simon, Pordod, Hens, Bauer, Devlin, Zegowitz, Dameron, Ingram, and Warner. Records are 28-61, 28-33. Cassie Bauer in 5 is seated right at the record. Cassie Bauer takes the final heat at 30.14. Unofficially, that leaves Aubrey Buchanan of the Marlins your top seed at 29.82. Event 34, men's 50 breaststroke, Finley Conklin. OCSC holds the 16-year-old record, 25.64. Michael Andrew, the Race Pace Club, 23.56. We have 17 heats. Heat 1. Bolanos, Harding, Sanders, Rutka, Ferry, Reed, Deshawn, Follansby, Green, and Smith. The lead bid, Jack Smith, Chelsea Piers, 28.80 in lane 10. Heat 2. Franciosi, Jadon, Saul, Bias, DeWitt, Wong, Myers, Scuderi, Kester, and Welty. Looking like the middle, lane 6. It is lane 5, Billy DeWitt of Suffolk at 27.51. Billy takes the lead in Heat 2. Heat 3. Smith, Mornard, Eulis, Vatniar, Holguin, Haiti, Williams, Lugaz, Reed, and Myers. In the middle, Nick Vatniar, 28.60, Suffolk in lane 4, takes the win. Heat 4. Stroop, Zolotov, France, Perillo, Key, Winters, Farrell, Aurora, Smith, and Albarde. This is heat 4. Lane 10, Sif Albarde takes heat 10, 28-16. Heat 5. Billy DeWitt is still your leader at 27.51 out of heat 2, Team Subic. This is 5, Mosby, Hargest, Rich, Thompson, Sykes, Littenberg, Bremner, Starkey, Starr, and Schwalm. Gavin Thompson, Treasure Coast Aquatics, a hometown guy in Florida, taking the win at 28-18 in lane 4, heat 6. Perry, Zimmer, Rudd, Walsing, Ash, Thompson, Fayed, Kidda, Donahue, and Nelson. Maybe lane 3, maybe lane 5. Lane 3, John Rudd, Birmingham, 28-11. Heat 7. Hanson, Marvell, Costello, Henry, Stanley, Azui, Worth, Embrek, Melodick, and Collum. DeWitt, still 27.51 is the lead out of heat 2. Swimming fast at the top in lane 1. It is lane 6, Adam Azui, 2881, New Jersey Race Club in lane 6. Heat 8. Zubkov, Antone. We got brothers next to each other. Park, Zhang, Pindle, Wang. 9 is a scratch, and Villanueva at 10. Lane 1. Greg Zubkov, we have a new leader, Marlins in lane 1. Greg Zubkov with the Marlins. Heat 9. Sabecki, Wang, Hankwitz, Giza, Fowler, Derma, Giovinazzo, DeVry, Stepanovich, and Peters. Lane 2, Aiden Wang, Mako, 28.59, taking heat 9. Heat 10. Marks, Eggy, Sutton, Colvin, Kogenauer, Bartlett, Pack, Baker, Lee, and Air. Outside lane, still swimming fast. In the middle, Tommy Colvin of the Clippers at 27.14. Just off the lead bid. Heat 11. Lopez, Leach, Rip, Callaway, Whiteford, Unger, DeLuca, Crisp, Lobley, and DeMarco. Looks like 5 is a scratch. Could be lane 3 or lane 8. It is Evan Rip of Chelsea Piers at 27.17 in lane 3. Go to heat 12. Greg Zubkov of the Marlins, still your leader at 26.84. This is heat 12. Rochetti, Miranda, Camera, Lerner, Davis, Stoyan, Press, Sawarski, Welt, and Thede. One and 4. It is lane 4, 26.80. That is your new leader, Justin Lerner of Freedom, celebrating his coach. Heat 13. Crane, Hartman, Vakafak, Chen, Hibbert, Goldson, Bedina, Sykes, Sikorsky, and Manning. 4 is the scratch. Justin Lerner of Freedom is now your leader at 26.80. Lane 6. Aiden Goulden of the Kingfish takes the lead. 26.25 for Aiden. Heat 14. This is 14 of 17, last of the uncircle seated heats. Haskin, Cummins, Gooch, Beck, Benson, McNamara, Spurgeon, Garcia, Rivera, Tan, and Bowler. Top of the pool. Lane 6, Mason Spurgeon, Carolina Aquatics, 27.78, taking 14. First of the circle seeds, heat 15. Yahimchik, Sutton, Berger, Kinch, Fuentes, Chang, Wost, Kornblit, Kavanaugh, and Gracie. This is 15 of 17. Our lead time is 26.25. Aiden Goldson of the Kingfish. Maybe lane 3, maybe lane 4. Lane 6, Matthew Chang, Queens, 26.29. Dropping into second. Heat 16. Morrison, Caponera, Stetter, Badovich, King, Shields, Schatzel, Osborne, Haddock, and Lujan. Looking like lane 2. It is lane 2. Caleb Caponera of the FAA taking the lead at 26.14 with 1 heat to go. Heat 17. Bedestani, Wilson, Farrell, Liu, Colwell, Montone, Rosenbergus, Harbaugh, Rice, and Murphy. $26.30 for Blake Colwell of Lakeshore Swim Club, Ohio. Unofficially, that makes Caponera your top seed in the men's 50 breaststroke. He's 16. We just did 300 swims in about 28 minutes. That's pretty good. Now we go to the 200 backstroke, change the pace a little bit. Emma Muzzy holds your records at 16, 153.38. And then 17 and over, she was 152.01. We have 10 heats. Heat 1. Starting lane 3, Bales, Simon, Bookwalter, Nanaman, and Schleter. Your leader at 100 is Victoria Simon of Swift Aquatics in lane 4. Audrey Schleider of Mako in 7, currently in second at 105. Coming home strong, Victoria Simon setting a great time in Heat 1, 2:07.95 for Victoria. Second in the heat, Allie Bookwalter of Pittsburgh, and third is Audrey Schleter of Mako. Heat 2. As Heat 2, Gorzak, Yang, Phillips, Duffy, Cobb, Bershage, Holmquist, Perneda, Cotting, and Shepard. Simona Bershage of Birmingham is your leader, 31.3 at the 50. Bereshaj, your leader in 6, Zoe Cobb. Zoe Cobb of McGuire in 2nd, making the move. Bereshaj at 139, Cobb at 140. Bereshaj in 6, Cobb in 5. Simona Bereshaj, 2:13.70. Birmingham McGuire, Zoe Cobb at 2:15.2 for 2nd, and 3rd, Collie Cotting of Mako in lane 9. Heat 3. This is Heat 3, Orchard, Grossman, Cuthbertson, Hispish, Belknap, Taylor, White, Rojas, Ross, and Brooks. Swimming strong out in lane 1 or 2 from this angle. That's Cecilia Grossman. Cecilia wins Heat 3 for the Marlins at 2:11.12. Second, Reagan Taylor from Carolina in lane 6. And third, lane 10, Racer X. Heat 4. Heat 4, Terrell, Devlin, Shattuck, Wang, Mizuka, Lamarche, Liu, Smith, Hetland, and Williams. 16 and under girls, 50 breaststroke finalist. Second alternate, Hazel Martin. First alternate, Olivia Dellery. C final, Addison Bennett, Mackenzie Blunier, Isa Mort, Abby Harders, Michelle Sokol, Allie Bookwalter, Natalie Horn, Amanda Tedesco, Mary Bailey, and London Strasser. B finalists, Zoe Heller, Alyssa Bailey, Jisoo Yao, Ella Kiger, Riley Pordod, Natalie O'Connor, Olivia Hartley, Anwara Olasawari, Cassidy Collins, and Saxon Ransmith. A finals, Aaron Burgess, Avery Wood, Finley Dameron, Milan Monterastelli, Lila Solomon, Lexi Bishop, Ava Komorowski, Jacqueline Buzek, and Silky Svensson. And your top qualifier, 30.32 from Birmingham, Layla Warner. 17 and over girls breaststroke. Second alternate, Laura Martinez. First alternate, Bella Lorak. C final, Ava Cologne, Jules Ellington, Izzy King, Anna Sullivan, Amelia Bissell, Jenna Stevens, Molly Connors, Jasleen Cage, Sophia Simon, Maya DeMayo. B finals, Leah Shive, Charlotte Basic, Claire O'Keefe, Caitlin Goff, Lainey Frost, Audrey Atwell, Alondra Dublin, Peyton Cleary, Ava Cherry, and Claire Ingram. 8 finalists, Isla Molitieri, Thea Siegel, Allison Vernon, Gabby Hens, Lila Devlin, Katie Bookwalter, Mabel Zegowitz, Cassie Bauer, Quinn Shurick. Your top qualifier, 29.82 from the Cincinnati Marlins, Aubrey Buchanan. 2:06.68, Lila Devlin takes the lead from Mako in Heat 4, Heat 5. Women's 50 breast was read at 8:40. You have 30 minutes to declare your intention to scratch. This is Heat 5. Philly, Broyles, Deshawn, Cohen, Reba, Rordans, Horn, Darcy, Anderson, and Warnicki. Again, Kaylee Zhang is missing 2 Arena Tech Suit boxes and a red, white, and blue Arena Tech Suit size 26. It was left in the girls' locker room prelims yesterday. Kaylee would love to have her tech suit back. Those things are not inexpensive, as we all know. 16 and under boys, 50 breaststroke. Finalists, second alternate, Ben Hansen. First alternate, Jacob Park. C finalist, Christopher Eggy. Altari Miranda, Ryan Sebecki, Leo Garcia, Jacob Fayed, Horan Zhang, Augustin Lopez, Charlie Leach, Nick Vatniar, and Aiden Wang. B finalists, Evan Vidina, Cooper Benson, Teddy Stoyan, Saif Alberti, Liam Kornblit, John Rudd, Lucas Hartman, Miles Lobley, Nolan Crisp, and Beckett Cummings. A finalists, Jack Morrison, Mason Spurgeon, George Thiede, Nicholas Ricchetti, Will Farrell, Jack Baker, Tommy Colvin, Wyatt Stetter, Tyler Rice. Your top qualifier from Florida Atlantic, 2614, Caleb Campanera. Kate Deshawn is your leader. Actually, she's second from Midland, and from Watertown in lane 10, Raylan Warnicki with the last 10 yards. 2:10.49, Kate Deshawn, Calm Aquatics wins Heat 5 at 2:10.49. Raylan Warnicki of Watertown second, and third in lane 2, Abby Broyles of Bayside. Heat 6. This is Heat 6. Ramov, Brooks, Morton, Sherber, Smithson, Robinson, Nixon, Groves, Simon, and Sweezy. Men's 17 and over 50 breast finalists. Second alternate, Sam DeMarco. First alternate, Ben Camera. C finalist, Tristan Liu, Gabriel Sawarski, Dom Davis, Dennis Bekafak, David Fuentes, Nolan Lujan, Billy DeWitt, Brandon Osborne, Miles Marks, and Safet Haddock. B finalists, David Rosenbergus, Sam Cavanaugh, Zen Schatzel, Caden Wost, Seth Berger, Alex Harbaugh, Evan Ripp, Bowden Shields, and Jordan Kinch. We have a potential swim-off for 10th place and 11th place, Brandon Bedestani and Luke Sutton. Remainder of your 8 finalists, Greg Zubkov, Justin Lerner, Andrei Badovich, Joshua Montone, Brogan Wilson, Nash King, Blake Caldwell, Matthew Zhang, and your top qualifier from Kingfish, 26.25, that's Aiden Goldson. Gentlemen, it's 8:45. You have 30 minutes to declare your intention to scratch. Kaya Robinson, Memphis Thunder, is your leader at the 150 at 1:34. Noemi Sherber of Mako in second in lane 4. This is Heat 6 of 10. Kaya Robinson, 2:06.79. She takes the lead in Heat 6 for Memphis Thunder. Second to Sherber in lane 4, and third in lane 1. Memphis Thunder going 1-3 for Alexander Ramov. Heat 7. This is heat 7. Yao, Cage, Fassbender, Lair, Berger, Schreckengoss, Brennenborg, Barr, Liebler, and Erickson. Your leader is Alexis Fassbender of the Marlins at the 150 at 135 and 3. And Emma Liebler of Quest is currently in second in lane 9. Kaya Robinson, Memphis Thunder, is your leader at 2:06.79 out of the last heat. This is the last of the non-circle seated heats, heat 7 to 10. Emma Liebler wins heat 7 at 2:07.44. Fassbender in second in lane 3 of the Marlins, and third in lane 4 is Sophie Lair of Birmingham. As we go to heat 8. We need a relief timer, please, a relief timer. I try not to let them leave, but they tell me they gotta go, so. We need a relief timer, please, a relief timer. This is heat 8. Magner, Peterson, Denny, Schnowski, Cook, Schwab, O'Toole, Martin, Goodman, and Phillips. Delaney Schwab, Blues Aquatics. She is way out in front. Her backstroke's on fire this weekend. She had an equipment malfunction during the 100 back and then came back and crushed a 56 low in the 100 last night. Delaney Schwab, actually Anna Schnowski, that is, what heat am I? There we go. Anna Schnowski, 2:00.43 to take the lead and win heat 8. Schwab is third, and second is Ferris Martin of Great Wolf in lane 8. Schwab in third in lane 6. Heat 9. This is heat 9. Gorman, Brown, Miller, Hall, Arnold, Norlander, Kruger, Sachs, Klingensmith, and Mercer. Albert Arnell is your leader at 28 flat at the 50. Arnell 58.4 at the 100. Norlander at 6 at 59.7. Arnell 128, now in second. Sabrina Hall of Occoquan. She's in 4. Norlander now in third in lane 6. We have a swim off in the men's 50 breaststroke for A final, B final will be after the first heat of the women's 500. Luke Sutton of the East Coast Sea Serpents and Brandon Bedestani of Hayek. Taking heat 9, Alba Arnell of Westchester Wolverines taking the lead at 158.43. Second, 203.28, Sabrina Hall of Occoquan, and third is lane 204.88, Quinn Norlander. Final heat 10. Brandon Bedestani and Luke Sutton swimming off the men's 50 breaststroke for the A and B final. Winner goes to the A, second goes to the B. That'll happen after heat 1 of the women's 500. We need the Hayek coach and the East Coast Sea Serpents, please. Hayek and East Coast Sea Serpents. This is our final heat. Wallace, Cooper, Rushton, Thorson, Hines, Rizzardi, McNerney, Gloden, Rowan, and Helms. Virginia Hines, all-star, won the 100 back last night. She's entered in 153.9. The record is 152.01 set back in 2018. Virginia at 125.9. Anna Rizzardi of Mako. Now in third, Paxton Cooper of McGuire is in second in lane 2. Hayek and East Coast Sea Serpents, please see referee John at the announcer's table. (156.65) unofficially, Virginia Hines becomes your top qualifier. In the women's 200 backstroke, second in the heat, 204.20, Ella Thorson in lane 4, and third, 204.27 for Paxton Cooper. That's Marlins in 4 and McGuire in 2. We go to event 38, the men's 200 back, 9 heats. Carson Foster holds the 16-year-old record, 142.23. Clark Beach holds the 17 and over record at 141.31. Carson from Mason Manor and Clark from Quest Swimming. We have 9 heats. This is heat 1. This is heat 1, starting in lane 3. Roman, Bias, Collum, Crane, and Martin. We're going to conduct some athlete interviews during the 500 freestyle. Got a couple lined up. We want to see how their ISCA experience is going. We need the coaches from East Coast Sea Serpents and Hayak. We have your swim-off sheets available for you here at the table. Moises Roman, anglerfish, is your leader at 57.5. Ryan Crane of Allegheny North currently in second. Moises Roman of Anglerfish wins Heat 1 with a nice time, 1:56.08. Second goes to Ryan Crane of Allegheny North. And third is Chase Collum of Carolina Aquatics. This is Heat 2. So again, this afternoon warm-ups at 3:30. We award all of last night's finals at 4:30. On your way in, coaches, pick up your medals here at the table. Do not pick them up now, pick them up on the way in for finals. You hand them out to your athletes, and then we marshal everybody here at 4:25 at the announcers table. And we bring them out one event at a time very quickly. They've got their medals draped already. They go to the awards podium. We call their names, take pictures, clap, and go to the next one. It's a very efficient system. This is Heat 2. Bodie, Daly, Parker, McGain, Whiteford, Rip, Sevens of Scratch, Lewis, McNeely, and Egging. Evan Rip, Chelsea Piers, your leader at the 100, 56.2. 57.2 on Hunter Bodie, also Chelsea Piers in lane 1. For the win, Evan Rip, 1:56.10 from Chelsea Piers. Second, Hunter Bodie in lane 1. And third, Jack Whiteford of Pittsburgh was second in lane 5. And Hunter Bodie was third in lane 1. Heat 3. This is heat 3, Kempet, Calhoun, Smith, Doki, Cobb, Shatnon, Patton, Myers, Buck, and Giza. Felix Dopke of Cincinnati Marlins, your leader in lane 4 at 127. Chase Patton of the Kingfish currently in second in lane 7. Winning heat number 2. Chase Patton with the big finish, 157.79 for the Kingfish in lane 7. Felix Dopke was second for the Marlins in 4. And third, Jax Calhoun of Prince William in 2. Go to heat 4. This is heat 4. Nichols, Thiessen, Benestani, Francis, Cooper, Insdorf, Kavoris, Sullivan, Courtois, and Chandler. Women's 200 back finalists, 16 and under. Second alternate, Luana Reba. First alternate, Natalie Horn. C finalists, Ellie Brooks, Abby Broyles, Cecilia Grossman, Raylan Warnicki, Alexandra Ramoff, Emily Phillips, Maddie Mercer, Kate Deshawn, Millie Berger, and Jisoo Yao. B finalists, Elise Brennenborg, Naomi Scherber, Alexis Fassbender, Victoria Simon, Michaela Peterson, Kaya Robinson, Gabby Miller, Lucy Brown, Amber Klingensmith, and Elliot Rowan. A finalists, Delaney O'Toole, Bella Sachs, Joanne Cook, Kendall Denny, Anna Rizzardi, Marissa McNierney, Harper Rushton, Ella Thorson, Ferris Martin, and your top qualifier, 20328 from Occoquan, Sabrina Hall. At the 100, 57.7, Joseph Francis, Suffolk in 4, Quinn Sullivan currently in second in lane 8 for Occoquan. Our lead time is Evan Ripp of Chelsea Piers. At the 150, Francis of Suffolk in 4, Sullivan of Occoquan in 8. Now second and third is Nichols of Occoquan in lane 1. Rounding out heat 4, Quinn Sullivan of Occoquan with the big finish, 159.00. Second to Joseph Francis in 4 from Suffolk. And third, RJ Nichols of Occoquan in 1. As we go to heat 5. This is heat 5. Weinstein, Dandley, Lewis, Martin, Wang, Saul, Woody, Batniar, and Schwab. Coming up next, heat 6. It is a swim stop hot heat. The heat winner of heat 6 gets a prize from the swim stop. They sponsored hospitality breakfast this morning, the swim stop. Make sure you see them under the big white tent. Women's open tuner back. Finalists, second alternate, Charlotte Holmquist. First alternate, Sophia Vales. C finalist, Brooke Shattuck, Angelina Cuthbertson, Lauren Shepard, Ava Rojas, Helen Liu, Sylvia White, Audrey Schleider, Grace Terrell, Charlotte Sweezy, and Maddie Hetland. B finalists, Katie Goodman, Casey Schreckengost, Gabby Simon, Maddie Nixon, Delaney Gorman, Anna Helms, Emma Barr, Liv Wallace, Jasleen Cage, and Sophie Lair. A finalists, Lainey Glodden, Emma Liebler, Lila Devlin, Kara Magner, Quinn Norlander, Paxton Cooper, Delaney Schwab, Anna Schnowski, Alba Arnell, your top qualifier from All-Star, 156.65. It is Virginia Hines. Ladies, it's 9-10. You have 30 minutes to declare your intention to scratch. Joshua Weinstein takes heat 5 at 158.24 for Southwark. And William Schwab in lane 9, second at 158.3 for Birmingham. And third, Cole Lewis Bayside in lane 3. Hot heat, heat 6. This is heat 6. Smith, Engstrom, Wost, Scott, Severin, Arredondo, Livesey, Smith, Parkinson, and Howard. Russell Engstrom of York, your leader in lane 2. Tom Howard of Pittsburgh in lane 10 and second. This is the last of the uncircled seated heats in the men's tuner backstroke. Winning the heat, 154.56. Russell Engstrom. He wins the swim spot prize and the lead in the tuner backstroke from York. Second is Braden Scott of the Marlins in lane 4. Heat 7. This is Heat 7, first of the circle seeds. Gazarian, Ramey, Oliva, Booth, Van Dyke, Masson, Farner, Glugaz, Seitz, Gordel, and Havel. Jack Ramey of Peninsula, your leader at the 150, 2-1 for Jack. The Wave Riders. Andrew Farner, Birmingham in second in lane 6. Ramey still in front at 120.9. Farner in second in lane 6. Third is Ryan Van Dyke of Birmingham in lane 4. Jack Ramey, Peninsula, going to take Heat 7 and the lead at 150.73 for Jack. Nice swim. Second, Santiago Masson of New Jersey Race Club in 5. And third, Andrew Farner, Birmingham in 6. Jack Ramey takes the lead with 2 heats to go. Heat 8. Heat 8, Wilkinson, McKelvey, Edwards, King, Berger, Hammondtree, Deshawn, Rodriguez, Stetter, and Winters. Seth Berger, All-Star, your leader at the 50, 25-4. We are 2 heats away from the 50 free, 24 heats of women, 26 of men. Berger still in the lead, 52.8, a little bit in front of the pace, set by Ramey of Peninsula. Ethan Hammondtree now in second for Com. Nash King in third for the Marlins, 5.64 through 100. And still the same way, Berger at 121, Hammondtree starting to move up a little bit. It's getting a little tighter. 5.64, Hammondtree challenging on the end. Nash King takes the win in lane 4 for the Marlins, 149.19 in the lead. Second goes to Berger of All-Star in 5, Hammondtree in third for Com in lane 6. Final heat 9. Final heat, Franciosi, Silverstein, Zimmer, Whiteford, Sarback, Perez, Harris, Wukic, Helmrich, and Malinsky. Sarback of Peninsula, your leader at the 50 at 25-8. Sarback at 53-8. Ben Whiteford, Pittsburgh in second in lane 4, and Cinco Perez, Pittsburgh in 6, currently in third at the 100. .149.19 is the lead time. Sarback at 122. Perez has moved into second at 123.7. 123.8 for Quest. Julian Zimmer now in third. Owen Sarback getting it home now for Peninsula, the final 50, opening up a little bit. 28 on the final 50, 149.58, or sorry, 27 flat on the end for Owen Sarback. Winning the final heat at 149.58, Cinco Perez at 152 for second for Pittsburgh. Third, Julian Zimmer, Quest at 152. Unofficially, that makes Nash King your top qualifier at 149.19 for the Marlins. We go to event 41, the women's 50 free, Cora Dupree. Mason Manarays holds the 50 record for 16-year-olds at 22.57. Marina Spadoni, swimming unattached, Florida, 22.35 for 17 and overs. We have 24 heats. Heat 1. Ellington, Bear, Menning, Crisp, Morton, Reel, Rayburn, Simon, Dengler, and Bennett. Winning heat 1. Lane 1, Jules Ellington, Hanover, 25-16, setting the lead bid. Heat 2. Do remember we have the men's swim off 50 breast after heat 1 of the 500. We got a lot of heats at 50 to get through first. Bookwalter, Rowan, Mort, Smith, Stockcoat, Royals, Goforth, Bissell, Hinkson, and Phillips. Winning heat 2, 25.01, Elliott Rowan of York takes the lead. Berger, Blodgett, Suheda, Zaglocki, Magner, Simon, Bien, Diaz, Cohen, and Brooks. .25.01's the lead. 25.13, Hannah Brooks, Racer X in lane 10. Heat 4. Pavick, Helmrich, Smithson, Tedesco, Barker, Bailey, Harders, Anderson, Cowles, and Dellery. .25.41, Lily Barker of York in lane 5. Heat 5. Friend, Gorzik, Staley, Glodden, Simon, Fassbender, Groves, Simon, Reba, Muscroft. .25.01's the lead. .25.25, Maddie Staley of the Clippers in lane 3. Heat 6. This is Heat 6. Lim, McBrayer, Este, Horn, Henkel, Kabita, Goodman, Ward, Parsons, and Levin. .25.01, still the lead. .24.96, Mackenzie Parsons. Chelsea Pierce takes the lead. Heat 7. Heat 7, Erickson, Lee, Barr, Zostik, Zarin, Balash, and Polsky, Short, D'Souza, and Dublin. .24.80, another new leader, Alondra Dublin of Queens in lane 10. Heat 8. Brown, Rollison, Warner, Samek, McDonald, Allen, Besikoff, Carline, Venegas, and Yao. Jisoo Yao, lane 10, All-Star, 25.18 for Jisoo. Heat 9. Broyton, Voigt, Cooper, Thomas, Lambert, Spans, Fuentes, Nanaman, Calvert, and Sams. 1600 boys, 200 back. Second alternate, Aiden Martin. First alternate, Ryan Chandler. C finals, Max Thiessen, Austin Cooper, Hunter Bodie, Jax Calhoun, Jack Whiteford, Aiden Wang, Nick Vatmiar, RJ Nichols, James Livesey, and Matt Saul. 26.14, Paxton Cooper, McGuire, taking Heat 9. Heat 10. Heat 10, Buzik, Ward, Mills, White, Bear, Mayer, Langto, Feinberg, Smith, and Taylor. 1600 boys 200 back B final, Joseph Francis, William Schwab, Felix Depke, Robert Gazarian, Marco Smith, Leo Arredondo, Joshua Weinstein, Tom Howard, Axel Smith, Levi Deshawn. Winning heat 10. 26-28, Shea Ward of Chelsea Piers, lane 2. Heat 11. Sweezy, Ekier, Darcy, Smale, Gusho, Lair, Wood, Farrell, Rader, and Pineda. 16 and under boys 200 back A final, Tyler Harris, Wyatt Stetter, Moises Roman, Gray McKelvey, Talon Silverstein, Russell Engstrom, Kipteen Helmrich, Julian Zimmer, Santiago Basone. Top qualifier 149.58. Owen Sarback of the Peninsula Wave Riders. Winning heat 11, Elizabeth Gusho, Chelsea Piers, 26.07. Heat 12. Earhart, King, Denny, Klein, Coby, Cologne, Whelan, Muzica, Duffy, and Lingefeld. 17 and over guys, 200 back. Second and alternate, Luke Courtois. First alternate, Olin Shadinod. C finalist, Brian Parkinson, Joshua Insdorf, Jordan Cobb, Brandon Bedestani, George Woody, Georgios Cavaras, Evan Dambley, Cole Lewis, Brock Haffel, and Quinn Sullivan. Winning heat 12. Hannah Klein, York, lane 4, 26-16. Heat 13. Heat 13, Kozlowitz, Kern, Haken, Kleeman, DiGiacomo, Stevens, Suharvi, Bookwalter, Mendozábal, and Burgess. 17 and over guys, 200 back B final, Thomas Gordle, Braden Severin, Caden Wost, Chase Patton, Dalton Winters, Tommy Seitz, Braden Scott, Russell Flugaz, Brian Wukich, and Evan Ripp. Winning heat 13. Lane 1. 26-22, Katie Bookwalker in 8 from Pittsburgh. This is heat 14. Bailey, Ewings, Chandler, Cherry, Sobaluska, Thomas, Martinez, Blunier, Liu, and Shive. A finalists, 17 and over 200 back, Victor Malinsky, Gabriel Oliva Booth, Ben Whiteford, Ryan Van Dyke, Cinco Perez, Andrew Farner, Ethan Hamtree, Jack Ramey, Seth Berger. Top qualifier 149.19 from the Cincinnati Marlins, Nash King. 25.84, Maria Ewings of Peninsula in lane 2, winning heat 14. Heat 15. Peterson, Lear, Shad, Sokol, Kriz, Zhang, Sachs, Maurer, Terrell, and Schleider. 25.47, Bethany Shad of Potomac Marlins to take heat 15. Men in the 200 back. I read your results at 9:32. You have 30 minutes to declare your intention to scratch. We ask that the people standing at the railing to please step back so everybody can have a chance to see, please. People at the railing, please step back so everybody can see. Heat 16, Gilbert, Montestelli, Ingram, Church, Mumley, Hetland, Cuthbertson, Giza, Haggard, and Lamatre. (25-29), Claire Ingram of Fox, taking heat 16. Heat 17, your leader still 24-80, Alondra Dublin, Queens. This is heat 17. Yep. Willis, Martin, Nelson, Schwartz, Wu, Collins, Hens, Holmquist, and Cobb. The American College Connection is in the house. Lori Payne is here to teach you about recruiting, 10 a.m. in the hospitality room. American College Connection, ACC. 24-81, Gabby Hens, almost the lead for the Marlins in lane 7. So close. Could be good enough to final, though. We'll have to wait and see. Heat 18. Hull, Molitieri, Grossman, O'Keefe, Gavino, Wheeler, Gudana, Whitaker, Fedorenko, and Goncalves. Remember, folks, please don't stand at the railing. The people behind you cannot see. Be a good neighbor, like State Farm used to be. 24-5-3, we got a new leader, the Sea Serpents, Alyssa Goncalves. 25-5-3 in lane 10, taking the lead. Heat 19. The Sea Serpents take the lead. Lee, Pontius, Solomon, Klingensmith, Atwell, Dorsey, Thorson, Cohen, Palais, and Gordle. (24-5-3) is the time to beat. 24-35, Amber Klingensmith takes the lead for Pittsburgh in Heat 19. Heat 20. Cleary, Bummer, King, Go, Rushton, Helms, Dameron, Hook, Schreckengost, and Keefe. (24-66), Rachel Bummer of Racer X, taking Heat 20. Heat 21, the last of the circle seats. Wooten, White, Hooker, Gill, Belknap, McCoy, Bauer, Gramley, Schwab, and Olasawiri. 24-35 is the time to beat. (24-5-2), Marion Hooker of All-Star. Lane 3, taking Heat 21, Circle C's. Heat 22. Crane, Howell, Daniel, Lorak, Callis, Hines, Zegowitz, Rostberg, Hartley, and Basic. Let's be reminded that our records are 22.57, 22.35. Heat 22, 23.38, Virginia Hines. All-Star takes the lead. Second to Callis in lane 5, heat 23. Miller, Frost, Liebler, Van Der Zee, Vernon, Schnowski, Siegel, Klattberg, Miller, and Jokums. .23.14, Charlotte Van Der Zee of Chelsea Piers takes the lead. Tie for second between Vernon and Schnowski. Final heat 24, final heat 24. Teague, Robinson, Kruger, Komorowski, O'Toole, Romer, Arnell, Orsher, Durham, and Mew. Ava Komorowski, Team Pitt takes the win, 23.50. Romer second for All-Star in lane 6. Unofficially, Charlotte Van Der Zee of Chelsea Piers is your top qualifier as we go to event 42, the men's 50 free, 26 heats. Adam Cheney holds the 16 and under record, 20.21 from Mason Manor Race. Michael Andrew, Race Pace Club, holds the 17 over record, 1888. And don't forget the American College Connection, their seminar, teach you how about college recruiting, open to seniors, juniors, and sophomores and parents at 10 a.m. That's 20 minutes in the hospitality room. Heat 1 of 26. Poche, Jowden, Hodnott, Keita, Donahue, Thompson, Follinsby, McNearney, Caldwell, and Cowles. 22-27, Colin McNearney, Marlin sets the lead bid. Heat 2. Reminder, coaches, pick up your awards on your way in tonight at 3:30 for warm-up. The awards presentation begins at 4:30. You distribute your awards to your team. They wear them to the staging area, and we get them going. Well, Rich, Fowler, Pat, Weinstein, Sue, Barnard, Stoyan, and Sprague. 23-71, Joshua Weinstein, lane 5, Team Suffolk. Riggin, Bolanos, Villanueva, Smith, Harding, Kester, Hansen, Hankwitz, Haskin, and Smith. Hansen, Hankwitz, and Haskin, future law firm. Lane 7, 8, 9. (23:30), Luke Haskin, he's going to be the lead principal of that law firm. 7.57 winning Heat 9. Better to go with them than Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. Heat 4. McGagan, Aurora, Franciosa, DeLuca, Calhoun, Lopez, Zatina, Ree, Crane, and Myers. McNerney is your record holder, or your leader at 22-27. $22.90, Aiden DeLuca of Swim Mac, Carolina, winning heat 4 in lane 4. We're supposed to put them on the blocks before we hit the beat. There we go, heat 5. Costello, Steele, Woody, Stepanovic, Lee, Worth, McCotter, LaPlaca, Oldabu, and Colden. Lane 1, All-Star, Declan Costello, 23:08. Heat 6. McNamara, Crane, Lujan, Teplitsky, Stanley, Gooch, Qualsing, Jaritka, Myers, Garcia, Rivera. $23.16, Seamus, McNamara, Victory Lane in lane 1. Heat 7. Roman, Camera, Thorpe, Bofferding, Saul, Hargis, Nelson, Parkinson, and Weegley. Our lead time is still 22:27. Bofferding, Birmingham, 22:76. Heat 8. Euless, Daly, Sebecki, Langsdale, Lee, Arredondo, Gracie, Scott, Cobb, and Bremner. We need Mako, Swimback, and Chelsea Pierce. Mako, Swimback, Chelsea Pierce. Braden Scott, Marlins, 22:84, lane 8, taking heat 8. Mako, Swimback, and Chelsea Pierce for a 3-way swim-off. Heat 9. Unger, Stinson, Green, Brown, Henry, Deshawn, Spurgeon, McKenna, Bodie, and France. $22.68, Alex Stinson, lane 2, Swimback, Carolina. Heat 10. Roll, Miller, Abdulrahim, Smith, Flynn, McNeely, Cocker, Melodick, Michalski, and Cummins. 22-62, Ryan Melodick. Ryan from Bayside, lane 8. Heat 11, Egging, Kokenauer, Welt, Giovinazzo, Tan, Lewis, Gambley, Hattie, Fayette, and Hibbert. This is Heat 11. Our leader still from lane Heat 1, Colin McNerney, Marlins 22-27. Evan Damley, Greenwood Swimming, lane 7, 22-92. Zolotov, Williams, Crisp, Sutton, Stroop, Kazarian, Suarez, Winters, Leo, and Pindle. This is Heat 12 of 26. Ryan Kazarian, Anglerfish get close, 22-48 to win Heat 12, lane 6. This is 13, Maish, Farrell, Peters, Fall, Sutton, Devine, Dakafak, Benson, Lugaz, and Smith. $21.97, Luke Sutton, Sea Serpents takes the lead in Heat 13 out of lane 5. Heat 14. This is Heat 14. Francis, McCallum, Osborne, Pineda, Haddock, Norris, Chatnon, Ferry, Lease, and Boss. Ross. Luke Sutton is now your leader at 21.97. Carlos Pineda, Anglerfish, 22.43, winning Heat 14, lane 4. Heat 15. West, Reed, Livesey, Schwalm, Beck, Sprague, Wilson, Pat, Perillo, and Sullivan. $21.97 is the lead. $22.33, Brogan Wilson of the Marlins in lane 7 wins Heat 15. Heat 16. Antone, Farrell, Petrarca, Penn, Press, Hartman, Martin, Moore, Shields, and Harris. 21.97, still the lead. Will Farrell, 22.29, Marlins, lane 2. Winning Heat 16, moving on to Heat 17. Murphy, Rice, Sanders, Mason, Savansky, Thompson, Webb, Littenberg, Martin, and Hurd. This is 17 to 26. .22.07, Tyler Rice of the Clippers, lane 2, wins heat 17. Heat 18. Ash, Morrison, Ubina, Shaber, Helmrich, Engstrom, Sawarski, Rostenberg, Roothouse, and Azui. .21.97, still the lead. Does it hold up? Yes, it does. Russell Engstrom, York, lane 6, wins heat 18, 22.19. Heat 19. Miranda, Beckley, Abney, Caponera, Lewis, Marvin, Bartlett, Schwab, Severin, and Zaguro. Maybe this is the one where we have a new leader. Caleb Caponera, FAA is your new leader, 21.60 in heat 19, lane 4. Heat 20. Levatus, Westhoff, Welty, Yahimchik, Kahn, Kornblit, Kennedy, Burdell, Rochetti, and Benura. Caleb Caponera, Florida Atlantic is your leader, 21.60. And in Kennedy, Chelsea Pierce, lane 7, 21.95, takes heat 20. Heat 21. Be reminded, we have a swim-off, men's 50 breaststroke, A and B final spots on the line after heat 1 of the women's 500, the next event. This is 21, Howard, Bedina, Thede, Starr, Montone, Callaway, Scuderi, Thompson, and Kinch. 21.97, Justin Scuderi, Treasure Coast. Florida team winning heat 21. Heat 22. Landers, Rowan, Verlee, Bartkowski, Harbaugh, Worth, Zimmer, Harris, and DeWitt, and Ramey. .21.52, Alex Harbaugh, Allegheny North takes the lead out of heat 22, winning in lane 5. The towels are going like hotcakes, only 12 remaining. That's 2 dozen in the last hour. Earl, Oliver Booth, Rodriguez, Kempe, Smith, Jacobs, Anderson, Silverstein, Masson. 21.52 is the time to beat. Gonna do it? I don't know. 21.65, Will Earl, Swift Aquatics, winning heat 23 in lane 1. Going to the Circle Seeds. Leggett, Mosby, Morgan, Chang, Davis, Gouldson, McGigan, Longmire, Rostenberg, and DeBry. Mako and swim back, please meet at the referee. Dom Davis, Racer X, takes the lead at 20.52, winning in lane 5, heat 24. 2 to go. Rosenberg, Sue, Armentrout, Hillsmeyer, Greasy, Whiteford, Herman, G, Centrone, Rosario, and McCarthy. .70, Chase Greasy of the Marlins. Dropping into second. Final heat, 26. Fuente, Schatzel, Rostenberg, Edwards, Cunningham, Zukowski, Lerner, Wilkinson, DeMarco, and Alberti. Top time is 20.52, final heat. 20.05, Jack Cunningham. Chelsea Pierce, almost under 20, unofficially takes the lead. He's your top qualifier in the men's 50 free. American College Connection, Lori Payne is getting underway here shortly in the hospitality room, otherwise known as the classroom, the admin room, all that good stuff. We go to event 45, the women's 500 free. Aesop Lee of North Baltimore holds the record, 441.91, set in 2017. We got 5 heats this morning. Heat 2, guess what? Guess what? It's a hot heat, a swim stop hot heat, heat 2. You gotta be ready. Just letting you know it's coming. This is heat 1. Heat 1. Heat 1, Wojcik, Cohen, Nixon, Cowles, Ramov, Vernon, Gudana, Wallace, Lim, and Hayes. I have results for you, 1600 girls, 50 free. Second alternate, Harper Rushton. First alternate, Natalie Horn. C finalists, Kira Kabita, Cecilia Grossman, Hannah Brooks, Molly Goforth, Lila Nelson, Hazel Gramlish, Elliot Rowan, Hayden Gill, Bella Guo, and Mackenzie Parsons. B finalists, Samantha Lee, Gabby Miller, Bryn Pontius, Anwara Alasawari, Olivia Hartley, Caitlin Wooten, Ferris Martin, Finley Dameron, Rachel Bummer, and Keegan Rostenberg. A finalists, Marion Hooker, Amber Klingensmith, Eva Orscher, Kaya Robinson, Catherine Howe, Noemi Crane, Delaney O'Toole, Samantha Romer, Ava Komorowski. Top qualifier 23.14 from Chelsea Pierce, Charlotte Van Deersey. '17 and over girls, 50 free results. Second alternate. We're gonna swim off for alternate here. We got alternate and C final spots and a swim off. Ilsa Fedorenko, Alexis Zodic, and Anna Helms. The remainder of your C finals, Oma New, Elena McCoy, Emma Liebler, Claire O'Keefe, Casey Schreckengast, Gabby Hens, Alondra Dublin, and Audrey Atwell. B finals, Peyton Cleary, Cassie Bauer, Alyssa White, Eloise Durham, Alyssa Goncalves, Hannah Kruger, Hannah Clattenburg, Lainey Frost, Thea Siegel, and Campbell Daniel. A finalists, Lauren Teague, Ava Jokums, Dina Miller, Allison Vernon, Anna Schnowski, Bella Lorak, Emerson Callis, Alba Arnell, Mabel Zegowitz. Your top qualifier, 23.38 from All-Star Virginia Hines. Ladies, I've read your results at 10:04. You have 30 minutes to declare your intention to scratch. We need a relief timer. We need a relief timer. He needs relief. Relief timer, please report to the referee. Hey, if you're gonna get a towel, it needs to be now. We're down to 8, baby. There's only 8 towels left. If we did OPEC pricing, the price would be going through the roof here, but we're not OPEC. We're gonna keep the price the same. We're not gonna gouge you, but there's only 8 left. So make sure you get there, because when they're gone forever. We will not rerun them. That's how you get things sold. You create a little scarcity. There's only 8 left. All right, Allison Vernon is your leader at 258 through 300. Sophie Godana, All-Stars, currently in second. And currently in third, Melissa Wojcik of the Blue Dolphins. They are Blue Dolphins, and they're from the Coast Guard. We also have Orlando Blue Dolphins here in Florida. And down in South Florida, I have the Lauderdale Yacht Club Dolphins. A lot of dolphins swimming all over the country. Allison Vernon Quest wins the first heat at 4:57.06. Second is Sophia Godana at All-Star. She's at 5:08.73. Lead mid, 4:57.06. Allison Vernon of Quest. This is your swim off. This is Luke Sutton in 5, Brandon Benestani. The winner goes to the A, second goes to the B. That's a 50-yard breaststroke. Luke Sutton. 26.83 for Luke. The Sea Serpents going to the A. Hydra going to the B, Brandon Bedestani. Nice swim, guys. Heat 2, women's 500 free. The hot heat. $1,600 men's, 50 free results. Second alternate, Jack Morrison. First alternate, James Livesey. C finals, Carson Hurd, Talon Silverstein, Robert Gazarian, William Schwab, Ben Westhoff, Colin Kahn, Tyler Harris, Liam Levatus, Kipton Helmert, and Alteri Miranda. B finals, Connor McCarthy, Will Farrell, Evan Bedina, Carter Verlee, Russell Engstrom, Alex Zaguro, Jimmy Jacobs, Tom Howard, Julian Zimmer, and Mateo Benura. A finalists, Tyler Rice, George Theedy, Nicholas Rochetti, Santiago Masson, JJ Bechtel, Will Earl, Sif Alberide, Caleb Caponera, Savio Mosby, and your top qualifier from the Marlins, 20.97, Owen G. This is Heat 2. This is the hot heat. Strasser, Fassbender, Mort, Dengler, Fedorenko, Mercer, Goff, Kiger, Ransmith, and Heller. And right now, Caitlin Goff of Mako, she wants the swim stop prize. See how it goes. Men's 17 and over, 50 free. We have a potential swim off here for first alternate and C final. Your second alternate is Clint DeVry. Your swim off is Luke Sutton and Justin Scuderi. First alternate and C final. The rest of the C finalists, Luke Campay, Lucas Landers, Andon Kennedy, Victor Cintron Rosario, Evan Longmire, Graham Rowan, Jack Ramey, John McGain, David Fuentes. And your B finalists, Gabriel Oliva Booth, Odin Sue, Zen Schatzel, Alex Harbaugh, Ben Whiteford, David Rosenbergus, Justin Lerner, Jack Herman, Sam DeMarco, and Lance Rostenberg. A finalists, Kurt Morgan, Owen Armentrout, Matthew Chang, Nazar Sikowski, Aiden Goldson, Jackson Edwards, Drew Hillsmeyer, Chase Greasy, Dom Davis, and your top qualifier, 20.05 from Chelsea Piers, Jack Cunningham. Gentlemen, it is 10:13, and you have 30 minutes to declare your intention to scratch. We're at 350. Caitlin Goff of Mako, still your leader. She's in 7. Ilse Fedorenko of Chelsea Piers is in 5. Warm-ups are at 3:30. Meet starts at 5. Awards are at 4:30. Caitlin Goff wants that hot heat prize. Oh yeah. Coming up to the middle lap. Caitlin Goff at the 450. Caitlin Goff is your hot heat winner, 5:10.64 for Caitlin. Second in the heat, Saxon Ransmith of All-Star in lane 9 with a big finish. And third is a Mort of Great Wolf in lane 3. Heat 3. Kleeman, Rayburn, Meyer, Cook, Gordo, McNerney, Goforth, Sherber, Gusho, and Kern. At 400, your leader is Adele Meyer of Team Pitt. In lane 3, Elizabeth Gouchot of Chelsea Piers is in second in lane 9. They're coming up on the bell lap now. That is the bell lap. Adele Myers, your leader in lane 3. Elizabeth Gouchot in lane 9 is second. Team Pitt and Chelsea Piers. .503 for Adele Meyer, 503.29, and second 506.76 for Elizabeth Gouchot in lane 3 at 9. Third in the heat is Molly Goforth. Molly, swimming for Blues Aquatics of Asheville. Your leader is still Allison Vernon as we go to heat 4. Heat 4, we need the East Coast Sea Serpents coach, please. Check. Heat 4, Haley Yeager, Erickson, Buchanan, Van Der Zee, Jokums, Brenneborg, Phillips, Portod, DeMaio, and Ward. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a very special treat for you at this moment. I've got Gia Haken and Lauren Shepard here from York Swim Club in Northern Virginia. Not only are they here, but I've recently been told they're kind of a big deal. So we want to celebrate that, girls. Gia, Lauren, what's your favorite part about the ISCA Senior Cup so far?
My favorite part about
the cheering. The energy in the sun. How about the announcer? How's the announcer doing?
The announcer's great.
Cool. The announcer's pretty good. Sometimes you have to fish for compliments, so that's how we do it. So, other than the pool in your hotel, what part of St. Petersburg have you seen so far? The beach? The beach, the downtown of the bay? The lifeguard staff here is amazing. I've been to a lot of pools. I've been around just a little while. And the lifeguard staff and the whole staff here at the North Shore Aquatic Complex is literally the best in the country. They're awesome. Cleaning staff is amazing as well. The snack bar is pretty cool. So what else has been going on? You guys staying out of trouble? No? Any finals? All right, any medals? No medal? Elliot Rowan got a medal, so she made the podium. That's cool. I was going to say, how are the guys on the York swim team? Are they all right? Some of the guys are pretty big deals. So I asked the girls how the guys are, and the guys' answer was, we're better than the girls. That's not how you get the girl. I don't want to hear that. So what are you wearing for shoulder pads right now? You got ice packs? You got that from the med staff here? Is that just therapeutic, or are you dealing with something? The ice is a great therapeutic tool. Good for you. So what else do you want to tell us about your experience here in St. Pete? Awesome. Thank you, girls. The team travel is such an important part of the developing experience in sports. We want to swim fast, but when you get on the other side and you look back, it's about the memories that you create at those events. So thank you for joining us, girls. Appreciate it. And by the way, Lauren wants you all to know that her family does not corral sheep. They are shepherds, but they don't corral the sheep. This is heat 4. Yauger, Erickson, Buchanan, Van Deersey, Jokums, Brennenborg, Phillips, Portod, DeMaio, and Ward. Our leader at 400 is Charlotte Van Deersey of Chelsea Piers. Ava Jokums is currently in second, Racer X in 5. We're on the bell lap. Charlotte Van Deersey, our top time thus far, 4:57.06. Allison Vernon. $4:57.77, just off the lead. Van Deersey wins heat 4. Second, Ava Jokums of Racer X in lane 5. And third, Aubrey Buchanan of the Marlins in lane 3 as we go to our final heat 5. Heat 5. Heat 5, Rordans, White, Casey, O'Toole, Callis, George, Tucker, Sherrick, Mork, and Hammond. On deck is the men's 500 free. There'll be 6 heats. And then we have 3 morning heats of the 400 mixed medley relay. Heats 4 and 5 swim with finals. Guys, in the 500 free, your hot heat is heat 6. The final hot heat by the Swim Stop Shop. They sponsored this breakfast this morning. A new vendor for us here at the ISCA International Senior Cup, doing a great job. Don't forget to see our friends at Fine Design. They'll get you that one of a kind. We're probably down to our last handful of towels at the table. Emerson Callis, your leader at 200 at 156. She's in 5. Olivia George of Pitt in second at 157, right about a mile length behind. This is our final heat of the women's 500. The lead time is 4:57.06. You didn't have to fill me up. Callis on pace to be the lead qualifier thus far. Again, it's 4:57.06. Emerson Callis. Your leader at 3:50, Olivia George. In lane 6 is second, Delaney O'Toole. In lane 4 is third. Emerson Callis, Olivia George, Delaney O'Toole. Emerson Callis, 4:53.34. That puts her in the top spot going into finals. Olivia George in second at 4:59.56. And Delaney O'Toole in third at 5:00.25 to round out the women's 500 freestyle. Your top three, Quest, Team Pit, and Team Pick, 5-6-4 in the final heat. The men's 500 free, event 46, Jacob Foster, Mason Manares holds the record. Set in 2017, 4:24.54. There will be 6 heats. Heat 6 is the hot heat. Jacob Thorpe, Occoquan is your leader at the halfway point at 2:20, just in front of Edward Sykes. Jacob's in 4. Edward from the Coast Guard Blue Dolphins is in 9. And Carter Van Lee of Portland Porpoise trying to run down Ian Crocker's club records for the Portland Porpoise. Thorpe at 250 at the 300. Sykes outsplit him by a half second. Sykes might be trying to take over the lead here. Thorpe still at 3:19.5. Sykes still charging in 9 at 3:19.8. They're coming up on their 400 split now. Only 5 towels left. That is simply a handful is all we got left. You might have waited till the end. You might have waited for a sale, but it ain't gonna happen. There's 5 left. Now's your time. Thorpe, Sykes is taking over at 3:48, and he is charging. Edward Sykes is Bobby Finking this thing. Edward Sykes takes the dub. And heat number 1 set the time to beat at 4:45.06. Second to Jacob Thorpe of Occoquan in lane 4, and third in lane 5 is Carter Bear Lee at 4:55.63. Edward Sykes setting the lead at 4:45.06. All right, speaking of the last name Fink, I have the better sibling, I have the privilege of the better sibling sitting here with me. I have Miss Summer Fink. She was the first famous Fink before you heard of the other guy, I can't remember his name. Anyway, she was the leader that pulled the family together and moved him towards greatness. Summer started swimming at age 4. At age 13, she qualified for the Olympic trials and then went on to a distinguished career in distance free and IM at North Carolina State, home of the Wolfpack. Nowadays, she is most famous for hosting the Lane 1 podcast. And Summer, tell us, Lane 1's an interesting name. What is that about exactly? That's really cool. So when do you record the podcast, and when does it drop originally? All right, so every Thursday at 12 noon is when you can hear the Lane 1 podcast. So when people are trying to prepare their day, how much time can they expect to spend listening to your podcast? Obviously, I live in the old real-time world, but now podcasts you can take in doses as you want. But what's the commitment to listen to what goes on? 30 minutes to an hour. Everybody can deal with that, right? That's a short set. So what's the format? Like, what kind of guests do you have, or what kind of information do you try to cover on your podcast?
Well, as we know, swimming is way more than just laps in the pool. So we cover topics that are important outside of the water. So we have college coaches on, we have Lori Kane on who did a presentation today about college recruiting, nutrition, mental health, summer Olympic games. We cover pretty much anything outside of the pool to get better.
That is awesome. So that really is an extremely athlete-friendly version, and even parent-friendly, because you're giving them stuff outside the pool. The coaches often handle the stuff in the pool extremely well, even some of the soft skills outside, but this is really meaningful information. That's awesome. What would you say, just putting you on the spot, what's the most interesting surprise thing you heard in conducting your interviews?
Yeah, so in one of my interviews, I talked to a and I know this is mainly like you she told me that we should never think that way because our brains don't think of different so she was like, never go into a race with the thought of, oh my god, I'm so preparation that you put towards it.
That is very powerful. Thank you so much, Summer. That's really great. And thanks for getting out of your comfort zone. You're used to asking the questions, and I threw you on the spot there. That was cool. Thanks. Let's hear it for Summer Fink. Jake Moats, Aquacon is your leader at 400, coming up with the bell out for heat 2. Jake is looking strong in 6. Felix Depke of the Marlins is second in lane 4. And Gavin Mash of GCAT is third. Coming in for the finish, 4:45, 5'9", dropping into second. That is Jake Moats of Aquacon. Fine swim for Jake. And second is Gavin Mash of Georgia Coastal, the GCAT at 4:49.30. Felix Debke of the Marlins in third at 4:49.39 as we go to heat 3. Heat 3. This is heat 3. Oldaboo, Cooper, Jean, Adams, Harrington, Kennedy, Leach, Cowles, Jean, and Williams. 1600 women's 500 free results. Second alternate, Alexis Fassbender. First alternate, Haley Yager. B finals, Noemi Scherber, Isa Mort, Marissa McNerney, Saxon Ransmith, Rebecca Roardance, Michaela Kleeman, Addison Hayes, Joanne Cook, Gracie Moore, and Emily Phillips. A finals, Molly Goforth, Elizabeth Gouchot, Brooke Erickson, Riley Pordad, Kaya Casey, Adele Meyer, Elise Brennenborg, Delaney O'Toole, Olivia George, and your top qualifier, 457.77 from Chelsea Piers, Charlotte Van Deersey. '17 and over women, 500 free. B finals, Emily Dengler, Ella Cowles, Maddie Nixon, Carolyn Ward. 10-minute break before the relays, 10-minute break before the relays. 10-minute break between the 500 free and the relays. Getting back to the women's 17 and over 500 free, Ilse Fedorenko, Maya Rayburn, Maya DeMaio, Sophie Lim, Liv Wallace, and Melissa Wojcik. A finals, Danica Tucker, Caitlin Goff, Sophie Godana, Quinn Shurek, Haley Hammond, Alyssa White, Aubrey Buchanan, Ava Jokums, Allison Vernon, and your top qualifier from Quest Swimming, 453 free 4, that is Emerson Callis. Lunch is ready, that makes me happy. It's 10:46, women in the 500 free. You have 30 minutes to declare your intention to scratch. But don't do it. Even if you have an intent, don't scratch. We're coming up, we're at 400 already. Will Harrington of Chelsea Piers at 345. That's his bell app. Right with them is Charlie Leach of Pittsburgh Elite in lane 7. Will in 5, and Andon Kennedy of Chelsea Piers is in lane 6. The top time is 4:45.06, but that's not going to hold up. 4:43.17 for William Harrington of Chelsea Piers. Charlie Leach in second for Team Pitt. Charlie, 4:44.94 for second. That drops him into second. And third, go to heat 4. When you look for lane 1 on Spotify, you spell out 1, lane O-N-E. Miss Summer Fink every other Thursday at 12 noon Eastern. So that means we got a new episode dropping in about 70 minutes, if my math is correct. Sometimes it is. Is heat 4, Elliott, Beck, McKelvey, Rip, Moore, Zhu, Thiessen, Badovich, Smith, and Hendrickson. All right, my next guest here at Talk Time with Duffy is the ISCA ambassador, Coach J.J. Bean. JJ is the ISCA hype guy that you guys meet. He's the handsome fella with the blonde hair. So JJ, give us a little bit of your history in Virginia and your history with Doug and ISCA, please.
Well, I've been around for a long, long time, so I've been coaching in Virginia for 15 years, so that's a long time. And I've known Doug for 48 and a half years.
So you were there like in the early 2000s when Doug founded the International Swim Coaches Association, and being one of his confidants, what was the beginning of ISCA like to you?
It was very, very interesting. So he had an idea. Doug has a lot of ideas, and he always tries them, and some of them work and some of them don't. But, you know, this ISCA was a great idea for him, and it didn't work out the first time, but it got bigger and bigger and better and better. So here it is.
So that's one of the things personally I've admired in my relationship with Doug is the Heath brothers. They write business books, and they had a book called Switch in the mid-2000s, and it's about how you get people to change their mind. And all of us go through a thinking process where some of us are elephants and we need to know all the answers before we move, and then you have riders who just go for it and they don't think about it before they act. And actually Doug dropped a little wisdom on me this morning, within this week. He said he likes to take the Steve Jobs approach, is you get it about 80% figured out and you go for it, and then you figure out the rest of it along the way. And I think that's kind of what you're saying there.
Oh, absolutely.
So as you've seen it grow, the ISCA's literally served hundreds of clubs, thousands of kids. What do you see now? I mean, we've got almost 800 kids in this meet. We're going to have 1,600 plus next week. So things are rocking for ISCA. So great to have a nice home here in St. Petersburg at North Shore. What are you seeing on deck with the people that are coming in this week?
Well, the whole level of people that are coming in this week are absolutely better than the earlier group, but that's our goal, is to try to make people, better learners, better be aware of different approaches to do things. And so the whole science side of things is getting better, but also we're trying to make it available to coaches and make it better for coaches to learn.
Yeah, so there's a lot going on. We host these big championships, the International Cup. In the summer, we have the senior meet. We got the age group meet next week, also in the summer. There's events that are in Virginia. We're getting into coaching education. We got the Orca Awards in April next month to celebrate all the age groups swimming in America. So give us a little idea about all that.
Everything ISCA does is to try to promote swimming and promote learning and promote new experiences. So it's all about, you know, trying to get out of your comfort zone a little bit, try things new, learn things, try things, whatever.
Thank you, JJ. That's awesome. So ISCA serving the needs of swimming in America. Chase Elliott, Chelsea Piers, crushing a 4:37, dropping 5 seconds to win Heat 4. 4:37.57, and he takes the lead. Second in lane 10, Charlie Hendrickson. Chelsea Piers came to do some business in a 500 today. A 1-2 from the outside lanes with Chelsea Piers. Heat 5. Coaches and officials, your food is available, your lunch is available in the back patio. Just head south, and then you'll, yeah, that's south. If the east is to the sunshine, then your right is south. All right? So head south, and when you see the blue banner, follow it. It'll point you to hospitality. If you want to go north, you got to go left. That's up into Tampa. We like it down here in St. Pete. So yeah, coaches and officials, lunch is ready in the lunch dining area under the big tent. This is heat 5 and 6. Oliva Booth, Smith, Kruger, McGain, Hardig, Kavanaugh, Stebbins, Wang, Petrarca, and Sarback. All right, Nathan Stebbins, your leader at 200, 147.2. Nathan taking it out fast. I'm going to replay Billie Eilish because I don't know anything about Billie Eilish. So I know she's good, but I don't know her. Will Hardig at 2:43. He's ahead of the pace set by Elliott Chase. We'll see if he keeps it rolling. George Wang. Will from 7.57. George in lane 8 from Chelsea Pierce. .500 free is 2 finals, a B final and A final. No C final for the 500 free. B final, A final. Hardig at 3:38. He's coming up on his bell. There it is. I told you. I felt it. The time to beat is 4:37.57. .433.27 for Will Hartig to take the lead, winning heat 5. Will from 7.57, nice swim. Second to George Wang of Chelsea Pierce at 4:35.96, and third to Sam Kavanaugh, Pittsburgh Elite at 4:36.52. Final heat 6, the hot heat. Heat winner gets a prize. Hammondtree, Nixon, Farner, G, Perez, Kahn, O'Neill, Zukowski, McNerney, and Harris. After this heat, there will be a 10-minute break prior to the mixed medley relays. made you look. Stop Jock Photography is working hard in the 500s, getting the right shot for everybody. Quinn O'Neill, Birmingham is your leader at 200. O&G, Quinn's in 7, O&G of the Marlins is in lane 4. He's second. Cinco Perez, Pittsburgh, just behind him in lane 5. Looks like Cinco's winning the walls and he's up in the second. Alex Nixon of the Marlins right there, as is Ethan Hammontree. It's a pretty tight heat. Cinco Perez is now your leader. Oh, he's in second. Quinn still your leader. At 350, Quinn O'Neill, 310. Cinco's moved into second at 312. Owen, he's in third at 313. For lane 754 with 5 links to go. Quinn O'Neill, he wants a swim stop shop prize. He's at 3:38. Our lead time is 4:33.27. Will Hartig. This is the bell lap. This is the bell lap. Cinco Perez has the lead down to 1.7 seconds. Quinn O'Neill's been there for 485 yards. He's not letting it go. Not having. Quinn O'Neill. 4:33.04 to take the lead. Quinn O'Neill, Birmingham Blue Dolphins, becomes your top qualifier in the 500 free. Cinco Perez at 4:35.09 for second. And O&G finishing strong to come in third at 4:36.20. That puts us on a 10-minute break. We come back with 3 heats of the mixed 400 medley relay. Coaches and officials, your lunch is available in hospitality. Results of the men's 500 free, 16 and under. Second alternate, Jack Whiteford. First alternate, Max Thiessen. B final, Alex Tinson, Augustin Jean, Luke Adams, Austin Cooper, Felix Depke, Evan Zimmer, Rayanne Al-Abu, Andrew Ripp, Jacob Thorpe, and Zach Moore. A finalists, Nick Harris, Gray McKelvey, Isaiah Cowles, Charlie Leach, Colin Kahn, Cole Smith, Owen Sarback, Andrew Kruger, Owen G, and your top qualifier, 435.96 from Chelsea Piers, is George Wang. This is the mixed 400 medley relay, heat 1 of 5. Your record 339.29, Mason Manarays in 2018. Greenwood, Fox, Watertown, Hydra, Blues, Bayside, Anglerfish, Hurricane, East Aurora, and Fox. 17 and over guys, 500 free. Second alternate, Tim Williams. First alternate, Lucas Abney. B finals, John McGade, Gavin Maish, Colin McNerney, Bryson Beck, Marcus John, Jack Smith, Andon Kennedy, Jake Motes, Edward Sykes, and Charlie Hendrickson. A finalists, William Harrington, Fabrizio Petrarca, Ethan Hammondtree, Chase Elliott, Alex Nixon, Nathan Stevens, Sam Kavanaugh, Cinco Perez, Will Hartig, and your top qualifier from Birmingham Blue Dolphins, 433.04, is Quinn O'Neill. Gentlemen, I've read your 500 at 11:14. You have 30 minutes to declare your intention to scratch. Your leader is Watertown in 3, Blues Aquatics in 5 through the breaststroke. Watertown still your leader. Watertown in 3, Hurricanes now in second in lane 8. The mixed relays are all where you place them. Watertown in 3, Hurricanes in 8. Here comes Blues Aquatics. They saved one of their guys for the freestyle leg. Here comes Blues. 104. Blues is going to take Heat 1 from Asheville, North Carolina. 3:53.16 for Blues Aquatics. Second to Hydra, 3:54.74. And third to Waterton, 3:55.73. My only question is it Watertown or Waterton? Heat 2. It has been verified. It is Watertown. That's a good name for a swim team. This is Heat 2 of 3 in the morning. Heat 4 and 5 tonight. Portland Porpoise, Carolina Aquatics, Occoquan, Freedom, York, Fox, Coast Guard, Hurricanes, Memphis Thunder, and the Fairfax Foxes. York, the leaders in the backstroke, 52 and 5, Hurricane in 8. Heat 2's in the house. Winners, York, 346.80, taking over the lead. And second to Carolina in 2. And third in lane 3 is Aquaquan as we go to our final heat of the morning, heat 3. This is our third and final heat of these prelims. The mixed 400 medley. Lane 1, Clippers. 2, New Jersey. 3, Quest. 4, Clippers. 5, Com. 6, Aquaquan. 7, Mako. 8, Queens. 9, Great Wolf. And 10 is Hydra. Great Wolf at 52 in lane 9, Clippers at 52 in lane 1. Clippers out in front. Clippers 151. Queens at 152 in lane 8. And now in third is Com Aquatics in lane 5 at 153. Here comes Com. They saved the guys for the fly.
Go, Ace. Go.
The strategy in the mixed medley relay is always fun to watch. Clippers are going to take the lead into the freestyle, anchoring with the lady. They're at 248. Solid 57 fly there. .249. The Clippers are trying to 1-2 this thing here in heat 3. That's just playing dirty. Trying to 1-2 it. New Jersey Race Club bringing it home. The Clippers are in the lead. Clippers for the dub. The 1-2 for the Northern Kentucky Clippers in Heat 3. Showing some depth. 342.45 in lane 4. 342.86 in lane 1. And third to Quest, 344.28 in lane 3. That puts the